Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Cowbell Show. All of you guys, I am naming my Bell babies. I hope you like it, but today we are going to be doing an unpopular opinions video while I curl this hair. So yeah, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Oh, and if you're easily offended, you can leave or you can stay. It really doesn't matter to me, but yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. So I have a list that I created for you guys or for this video, so we're just gonna get right into it, girl. So the first thing I want to talk about is 6ix9ine. I don't like him. I don't like the image that he creates, and yeah, I think he's just really ignorant. He has such a large platform, and I don't know about his childhood or anything. I know he has briefly spoke about it and how he grew up poor and this, that, and the other. Typical one-hit wonder type thing. But yeah, I think that if you do get the opportunity to accumulate a very large platform, I think it needs to be used in a positive way, and he really just took the fame and ran with it. I think he could have did some really amazing things with his backstory, and yeah, he, in my opinion, is not even a very good rapper. Hate me, love me, do what you want. But yeah, I don't know. And it's not just 6ix9ine, it's a lot of people who accumulate a audience very quickly because of a one-hit wonder or whatever they said. It really doesn't matter. But if I ever get the chance to create or accumulate a large platform, I'm definitely going to have fun with you guys and not take things so seriously, but at the same time not create this image of fake fame, money, drugs, sex, like all of that. So yeah, that's my unpopular opinion number 1. But let's move on to the next one because we don't need to spend so much time on that. To Chick-fil-A. Yeah, you can stay or you can go, but yeah, I really like the concept of Chick-fil-A. They're a Christian-based company, and they have great customer service, but I just don't feel like paying $11 for a sandwich, you know? And it's not even that good. Like, I've had better. Honestly, I prefer a Popeyes chicken sandwich. And a lot of people say, like, I watched Local Black Child, shout out to her. I love Local Black Child. She is one of my favorite YouTubers, but I'm sorry, boo. I do not like Chick-fil-A. I would totally rather have Popeyes. You can put as much sauce on that sandwich as you want. Yeah, I prefer Popeyes over Chick-fil-A. But yeah, I need to stop putting so much of this leave-in hair protector in my hair because it's getting a little greasy. But literally, I am going to curl my hair. I haven't curled my hair in a very long time, so I'm just gonna go all out. I'm not even gonna try and make it cute. I'm gonna do like a really, really small, like kinky curls. Is that the right word? Probably not. But yeah. My phone keeps shutting off. Hold on. Okay. This next one is from personal experience. As you may know, I work at Walmart. I started working at Walmart not too long ago. And I'll just tell you guys this really quick story time. I am the self-checkout host at the Walmart I work at. And so that means I'm just kind of observing the customers who use the self-checkout, make sure they're scanning everything. If they need help, I help them. If they need to delete something off their order, I help them do that. And so on. Oh my gosh. That is a curl right there. But, why does that tickle my face? Okay. Oh yeah, what was I saying? Oh, I'm the self-checkout host at Walmart. Anyway, these group of girls came in. They were pretty young. I really think that the oldest one was their mom. Long story short, these girls wanted me to hand key in their food stamp card, but it's like a Walmart policy that if you don't have the physical card with you, you are not allowed to hand key it in. Like, they actually have to have the card with them whether it works or not, because we're not allowed to hand key in cards that aren't physically there. And I tried to explain this to them. Oh, and these were a group of black girls, just so you know. Because it's kind of important to the I mean, it's not just about them being black, but it is kind of important to the concept of the story. I told them that I couldn't do it for them, very politely and professionally. I'm not rude to customers or anything. But then she proceeded to tell me that she had just did it yesterday. The person that was working yesterday, which was actually me, so I knew she was lying. She told me that the person yesterday let her do it, and so I proceeded to just say, I'm just gonna go get my management team to come help you out because I am personally not allowed to do this for you. And so she said okay or whatever, and I left to go get the manager. Anyway, so I get the manager, and I was not expecting this at all because she seemed like a decent person, like they all seem really nice or whatever. And after I got the manager, after they talked or whatever, they obviously didn't let her do it. But I peeped her like kind of throwing her hands up, kind of making a scene. I couldn't hear her because I was really far away, but I couldn't hear what she was saying, but I heard her. Like, her voice was really loud, so I was able to hear her. I just couldn't make out what she was saying. But anyway, after management talked to them, I kind of just forgot about it for a second because I was helping other people, and I help a lot of people throughout the whole shift. Like, I come across a lot of people, as you may know, because I'm in Walmart, boo. This girl is not gonna turn out right. The group of girls came over there, and I was helping a customer, and one of the younger girls threw a candy bar at me. Yeah. She literally threw a candy bar at me. It hit the back of my leg, and I turned around, I'm like, did this child just really throw a candy bar at me? And I didn't realize it was them. I thought it was an actual child. But then I turn around, I look over, and they're all pointing at me laughing. I'm like so confused at this point. And I obviously have my name tag, so they're calling out I have my name tag on, so they know my name. And they're literally calling me by my name, like laughing, saying, ooh, Kelly, did you get that candy bar? Ooh, Kelly, ew. And I'm like, what? And then after I'm done helping the customer I'm helping, my manager calls me over and pulls me in the office. And I'm like, oh my God, like, what is going on? Mella, stop. Mella's my dog. But, my manager calls me in the office and is like, hey, that little group of ladies told me that you were saying some really inappropriate racist remarks towards them. And I'm like, what did they say that I said? Because I was very nice to them. I told him about the food stamp card situation. He was like, oh, I know. But they were saying, like, that you told them if they don't have the money, don't buy it or don't put it in their cart. And I was like, no, sir, I didn't say that. They were being really cool with me. I don't know why they would say I said that. Blase, blase. And, I proceeded to tell him that they just threw a candy bar at me and that they were pointing and laughing at me or whatever. And, he didn't do anything about it. He was like, well, just try to ignore them, act like you don't even see them or whatever, blase, blase. I'm like, they just threw a candy bar at me. Like, what? You're not gonna go talk to them and tell them to stop harassing me? And he's like, no, just act like you don't know that they're there. Proceed to help other people, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay. So I go back outside. I try to ignore them or whatever, and they're still there. They're not buying anything. They're literally just there by the front door, staring at me, obviously talking about me, blase, blase. And the other girl I work with there, she's a self-checkout host as well. Her name is, I guess I shouldn't call out her real name, but we'll just call her, Sarah. So Sarah was there with me, seen the whole thing, seen them throw a candy bar at me or whatever, and they actually end up going up to Sarah and demanding her name. And mind you, we're like closed at this point. Like, we're closing everything down. I'm shutting all the registers down, blah, blah, blah. And they're still not leaving the store because they are, quote unquote, waiting on their ride. I'm like, how did you get here anyway, sis? Anyway, but, they were trying to get Sarah's name. Sarah had her name tag flipped over so they couldn't see it. And my manager starts walking over there because they see that they're talking to Sarah. And they tell the manager that Sarah won't give them her name, blah, blah, blah. And the manager is like defending Sarah, like, she's clocked out, we're closed, you guys need to leave, she does not have to give her name, blah, 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 you guys are being really dramatic, you guys need to leave. And like, okay, Sarah's black too, okay? And, I'm like, okay, that's nice, like, you defended Sarah. I don't know why you didn't defend me, but okay. I wasn't thinking that at the time, but looking back, I'm like, why did he defend Sarah and, like, not me when they threw a candy bar at me, but okay. Anyway, the girl's like, no, I'm on the phone with home office right now complaining, so I need to know everybody's names. And my manager just proceeds to tell them, like, we're closed, we're not giving you our names, or Sarah's name, because they already knew my name. Look how bouncy these are. Anyway, long story short, I had to have my old man come get me because they were literally waiting outside for me. Like, I clocked out, I walked outside, and they were there. But before I even went outside, I talked to my manager and I was like, look, they're being very rude, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, and I even told my manager, I was like, and I wasn't rude or anything, but I was like, I noticed how you defended Sarah, but not me, when I told you what had happened. Because this lady was like threatening to smack me in the face. Her daughters were like threatening to fight me, like telling me to come outside, like telling me they'll be outside waiting for me because they knew we were about to close. They knew I was about to go home. And I was like to my manager, I was like, hey, like, I noticed how you kind of defended Sarah, but you really didn't say anything when I told you that they threw a candy bar at me and they've been threatening me, blah, 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 and you're just telling me to ignore them. And he proceeds to tell me, yeah, you really just need to ignore them and not take everything to heart, blah, 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 because we don't want to deal with any lawsuits. Huh? Lawsuits? What lawsuit? For what? And he's like, oh, Walmart really tries not to deal with any lawsuits involving racism. And I'm like, what? So because they're black and I'm white, they're allowed to threaten me, throw stuff at me, and actually wait outside for me when I'm about to get off work and nothing is done? Which they did call the cops because technically they were loitering or whatever, but I know they didn't tell the cops that they were threatening me, an associate. They called the cops because they were literally standing outside Walmart and Walmart was closed. So Walmart really needs to care about their employees more than a lawsuit, because pretty much what he was saying was Walmart doesn't want to deal with a lawsuit, or he was scared that they would sue Walmart for me, quote unquote, being racist, even though I never said one racist thing. That never crossed my mind. Like, I thought they were cool people at first because it was just a normal question. I get that type of question all the time. Can you please type this card in for me? It's not working. It's not sliding, blah, blah, blah. No, ma'am, if you don't have the card with you, I can't accept a picture. I'm not allowed to do that. It's company policy, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, Walmart, that, oh my God. Hopefully I don't get a lot of hate for this, but I found that very, very racist, in my opinion. Like, because she's black, she's allowed to threaten me, wait outside for me, and say all this crazy mess, and I don't get any protection from it. Like, what? But you defend Sarah and say she doesn't have to give her name if she doesn't want to. We're closed. She's clocked out. Y'all are acting crazy. Leave my store. But I didn't get that. I didn't get that when it was me. But anyway, I'm getting worked up about it again, so we're just gonna move on to the next thing. Okay, the next thing, presets. You know, like basic white girl Instagrams where they use all the same filters, so when you like are stalking someone's Instagram, it's all the same color. Stop. Don't do that. Please don't be that person, because you're boring. You're basic. Stop. I cannot wait to see my hair after this. It's probably gonna look I'm probably gonna look like a first grader. I was hoping like the curls would be a lot tighter, like more up here, and I could pull off like a little fro or whatever. But oh well. I'm living. But presets, no. I like different. I don't like trendy, same picture, different pose type Instagram. like the only, I say that, but I follow Aspen Overd. And she's a white girl that sells presets. But literally she's the only one I follow. Just because I've been following her for so long. But girls at my high school really tried. And I was like, please stop. You really just paid $70 for a preset kit? What? That could have got me like 7 Popeyes chicken sandwiches. Like, what? Why are you paying $70, $50 for presets? Stop it. You're not original. It's kind of cute, but literally you're so basic. And I'm gonna unfollow you because I'm not trying to follow multiple different people with all the same Instagram posts. It gets boring, sis. Next. Oh, let me finish this curl and then we'll move on because my phone shut off. Tax exempt cards. I'm not going to speak too much on this because I don't know a whole lot about it, but people come into Walmart with these tax exempt cards because they own their own business or whatever and they get it. But they be using that for their own groceries at home. Not for towels for your salon that you own. Not for towels or anything. You be buying milk and eggs, sis, and I peep that. I do. I see you with your little tax exempt card, not paying taxes on your groceries. That's not fair. That's not fair to the rest of us who pay taxes on that stuff. But I don't want to talk too much about that because I really don't know all the in and outs to that. But I see y'all using those cards for your own personal groceries, for your kids' school clothes in August. I see that, girl. I see you. TikTok. Okay, I made a TikTok and then I deleted it because that's just toxic. TikTok is very toxic. It's like YouTube, but you can pretty much post whatever you want. And I just don't want to. I have a little sister. We're 7 years apart. She has TikTok. So, and she doesn't really be posting inappropriate stuff, but I see a lot of girls her age with their non-developed boobies out, with their backs arched so much that I know you're gonna feel that tomorrow. And I'm like, girl, go ride your bike. Go on a walk. Do any of y'all kids still go on walks? Girl, I remember when walks were the thing. When I was 14, 15, 13 years old, me and my girlfriends went on a walk, baby boo. Because we're not trying to stay at home. We're trying to talk about boys. We're trying to do this. We're trying to do that. And as long as we were home before the street lights turned on, we was good. Y'all need to go on a walk. Y'all need to quit playing in front of a TikTok or dancing in front of a TikTok. Y'all need to quit letting y'all's kids shake their booties in front of TikTok, because that's exactly how predators find kids. That's exactly how predators be finding kids nowadays. They don't have to stalk kids at Walmart anymore. They don't have to wait for the school bus to come around the corner anymore. All they just got to do is go on TikTok and message these little girls and trick these little girls into falling for them. I don't care who you are. When you're 12, 13, 14 years old, you're not street smart. You don't even know what the street is. You don't even know what a pedo is. You don't know any of that. You're very, very vulnerable. You're going to believe pretty much anything anyone tells you because you just don't know any better. Okay, this is low-key cute. What do you guys think? But, yeah, I don't like TikTok. Sue me. But, let's move on, shall we? Okay, this is gonna be a very unpopular opinion. Balenciaga, Gucci, even Michael Kors. And Michael Kors isn't even that expensive, but then again, at the same time, it is. Why are you spending so much money on a shirt, boo? On a shirt that your dog could literally jump on and rip open right there. And you just spent $100 on that shirt. $200 on that shirt. Why? Why? I don't care what you say, Walmart is stepping up their clothes game. Like, they have some cute stuff every now and then. They really do. It might not last you the entire year, but neither is that Gucci t-shirt that you spent $500 on. You're gonna eat some spaghetti. You're gonna go get your McDonald's. You're gonna drop some ranch on it, and it's gonna stain. Now you have a $500 shirt with a stain on it. Please tell me. I don't understand. Please. Moving on to iPhone. I love iPhone. I love Apple products. But they are really... Oh, hold on, y'all. My ring light just fell. iPhones be upgrading way too fast. Like, they just came out with the 10 or the iPhone X. Now there's already a 12. Oh, I meant the 11. They just came out with the 11. There's already a 12. What? I still got my 8. I still got my 8. And we're rocking. This 8 and I are rocking. And I don't have a $250 phone bill because I have to have the latest version of the iPhone. Y'all just be really letting people scam you. Like, seriously. OMG. Speaking of scamming, I am in dental assistant school because I'm really not trying to work at Walmart for the rest of my life. And just to do, like, something new. I'm really feeling this, like, what do you guys think? But, I'm in dental assistant school, and I pay a big chunk of change per week. It's like $140 a week. I'm having to, fork out, but you know what? It was only for a short period of time. I'm almost done paying for it, and I'm gonna be making more than I am now at Walmart once I find a good job. Wait, what was I even talking about? Where was I going with that? Girl, I don't know. Stop. I don't know what I was talking about. You just don't need to spend $1,200 on a phone every single year. Hey y'all, it's Future Kelly or Editor Kelly here, but I was gonna tell you guys that what I was talking about scamming, literally today, my payment from my dental assistant school didn't go through, and so I called my bank. Long story short, somebody got my card information and, yeah, stole my card information. So they were like in New York, there was one in California, and New Jersey or New Hampshire, I don't know, but yeah, some people somehow got my card information, and yeah, so don't be letting people scam you, girl. Sure, yeah. I had to delete my card, order a new card, now my bill's behind, blase blase. Girl, be careful. But yeah, back to the show. Keep the one you have. It works fine. you're gonna be okay. Moving on. Stripper channels on YouTube. Stripper vlogs on YouTube. And don't get me wrong, I am subscribed to a couple of them, but I really feel like they're taking it to a next level and making it seem like if you're not going to college, if you don't have a job, if you need some money, this is what you need to do. And that's not true. I love watching a good stripper vlog. They're very entertaining. But some of these stripper vlogs and some of these strippers that be posting the stripper vlogs, I love Christina. Christina is my bee. I like Christina. She's a normal person, and she makes it well known that she's a normal person. She gets a lot of surgeries or whatever, but if she has the money and if that's what she wants to do, go her. You know what I'm saying? But it's the ones, and I'm not going to throw out any names, but actually, yeah, I will. Tiffany B. I'm not going to lie, I was binge watching her. Editor Kelly again, literally a whole part of my video just didn't even record, so here I am, girl. So what I was saying about Tiffany B, I said this while I was recording, she is just really, she thinks her poo don't stink, and I'm not that type of person. I know I make mistakes, and I think everybody would be a lot more humble if they knew they made mistakes, and she just puts this persona of I'm always right, can never be wrong, that's just, I get everything I want, blase blase, and that is just so not true. I know she's been through it. She's a normal person. She's talked about a breakup before. Like, I just don't like strippers who post on YouTube and act like their life is just perfect and they get whatever they want because they're a stripper or a pretty girl or whatever the case may be, because you're a regular person. Step off your high horse, step off your step stool, and come sit down with the rest of us, boo, because you're not anything special. We're all trying to make money just like you. You just have your own way of doing that, and that's totally fine, but don't act like you're some goddess because you're a stripper and you post about it on YouTube, because baby boo, you is not, and we all know it. And I just say that to say, you're putting an image out there that little girls see, and they watch that and then they go give their mama attitude because they see you giving all the rest of us attitude. And you really just need, in my personal opinion, if you're going to be posting where you have a very large platform and a percentage of that is young girls that still live with their mama and their daddy, that have to follow their mama and daddy's rules, you should be a little bit more selfless when it comes to your audience. But that's just my opinion, girl. But I guess I'm going to end the video here. I filmed like a few other questions or a few other unpopular opinions, but I guess I'll save them for a second unpopular opinions video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked it or you didn't like it. I don't really care, girl. Just I hope you subscribe, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye!